And I'm Sarah Kanji. It now appears that the civil union bill may pass the House of Representatives tonight.
The emotional issue won initial approval last night from the House. The margin of victory was 11 votes then. Today it was back for final approval. There were a number of amendments and efforts to derail the proposal. Perhaps the last major obstacle was an effort to amend the bill with a Vermont version of the Defense of Marriage Act called DOMA. That would have prevented Vermont from recognizing same-sex marriages in other states. That effort failed. So did several other amendments, but the lawmakers did strengthen the definition of marriage. The opponents, who were so cocky 2 days ago, said today they were abandoned by some of their allies.
Part of this is, I think, Vermonters as a whole are the ones that are losing. But we had 6 members that were firmed up the days leading up to this that were going to be with us that switched their votes.
Now let's check in with Brian Joyce, who is live at the State House with the latest on the vote this evening. Brian?
Marcellus, the members of the House are making their final statements right now in preparation to vote on the civil union bill. That could come at any time, and of course we'll keep you updated. We can tell you that thousands and thousands of Vermonters have been contacting their lawmakers here at the State House via email, fax, and letters and phone calls. Now, most of those messages are reasonable, we are told, and thoughtful. However, some have been hateful, and one of those hate messages has now triggered a controversy and a mystery. It appears to have come from a computer right here in the State House.
Are you for or against traditional marriage?
The calls on the same-sex
Are you
issue
calling
are
same-sex
pouring in.
marriage? Thousands all day long. That's all it's done is ring.
And thousands of emails and faxes, mostly from Vermonters wanting their lawmakers to know just how they feel about extending marriage benefits to same-sex couples.
Oh, everybody's from Vermont. We've taken probably, myself have taken like 10 calls that I didn't know from out of state. When they're out of state, I just go back and I cross them out.
This is from other parts of the state and the nation, but most of it's from other parts of the Vermont. And this box, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's a good 20 pounds.
Senator Dick Sears has also received thousands of pieces of mail and email and faxes on the issue. He heads up the Senate Judiciary Committee. His panel will get the same-sex bill next, and people want him to know just how they feel.
Well, it's helped me to gauge, I think, where Vermonters are at on the issue. I've kind of ignored some of the real blasphemous hate mail that I've received.
But not all the mail to lawmakers is coming from outside of the State House. This morning, someone sent some hate mail to 148 lawmakers, and it appears that hate mail was generated on a computer in this room, a room that is used by legislators only.
The message that I saw said definition of HIV was homosexuals invade Vermont.
Duncan Goss runs the State House Computer Network. He says the hate message was created and sent on a computer assigned to 2 lawmakers in a room that is used only by the lawmakers. But he does not believe lawmakers sent the message.
And we're still looking into it, but as far as we can tell at the moment.
Now, again, that is a mystery. They're continuing to investigate to see just who might have sent that message. Duncan Goss tells us he is quite certain it was not a lawmaker. It was someone who may have gone into the lawmaker's room, used a computer that had been left unattended and still online. As for the debate on the big bill and the vote, again, the final messages are now being delivered, final statements by the lawmakers themselves. A vote could come any time now, and we will keep you updated.
Brian, is there any doubt that it will pass?
Well, of course, the opponents would like some to believe there is some doubt, but they did admit today, you saw Bob Starr, he admits he doesn't feel he has the votes. It's just that simple.
Okay, Brian Joyce live at the State House. We hope we'll see you again later in the broadcast.
A bomb threat shut down the South Royalton school today. Police say a handwritten note containing the threat was slipped under a classroom door. It was discovered before 8 a.m. Principal Sean Payton